Hi everybody, it's Christopher back. God, it seems like forever, like a different lifetime. Last time I did a video, I was looking at the new metrics for PB on Footballindex and how we could all profit, picking some players out. And Jesus, guys, that just seems like a lifetime ago. I hope you're all bearing up well. It's a while since I've done a podcast with NoirX as well. Um, and all I hope is that everybody is staying as mentally well as they can. I've lost money in Football Index. Um, it's a bitter pill to swallow, especially the clowns at the top seem to have, well, appears to have gotten away with things. But let's see, guys. I think let's keep the positivity that we can, try and do the best we can, and let's not let these bastards drag us down. And I know people have lost life-changing money. As I said, it's criminal, really. But look, the reason I'm back with a video is I'm probably annoying the arse of a lot of you with just Sorare stuff all out of the way. Um, it ain't the index, but I've made a lot of money. Just want to say a big shout out to Mark McBride. McBride Ace, he's a good person to follow on Twitter. If you are interested in Sorare, you're looking at it. Um, I've made a lot of money through Sorare. I'm trying to make my losses back. It's hard graft. It ain't easy. It mightn't have the same excitement as the index, and I'd rather be honest, guys. I'm always honest with things. It doesn't engage me as much, but the potential is huge. And so many people that I know that I just chat to who are on So Rare have just asked me to do a video. So I thought, do you know what? Might as well just do one. It's going to be very rambly, guys. Incredibly rambly. It's the first one. I'd like to hear ideas. I've not strategized it. It's just a spur of the moment thing because so many people have asked me. So here you go. I'm starting. Um, Look, I'll be honest. If you want me to be honest, I think Quinny is amazing. He's probably the best. He's the best person I think, YouTube wise. One of the best content providers I think for So Rare. I don't think you can look past him. To be honest, you should check out the clubhouse that they're doing as well with John Ellis as well. But Quinny's the man, really. Watch my video, fair enough. But you have to give Quinny's a look as well. He's a legend, to be honest with you. No, you said a bad word there, but no, I rescued it, didn't I, lads? I told you this is all one take stuff as well. God knows what I'm going to come out with. Another thing as well is there is no point me trying to pronounce any of these names. Maher, Adam. There you go, Adam. I saw something I recognise. So look at I suppose what is this video? I suppose I got into So Rare. It says on here since August. I'll tell the truth, guys. I signed up in August, couldn't get my head around it, couldn't sign up, hated the whole crypto thing as well. I couldn't be bothered. God, do I regret that because I've gone massive into altcoins. I will be doing some videos about crypto, which I'm really getting into now as well. And altcoins, I think it's the future. Um, and I didn't actually sign up until December. So the first one, I don't know if it doesn't give you a record. Actually, hold on, guys. Yeah, if I go back to page 4, it might give a record 3 months ago. There you go. So again, honesty, guys, I started about 4 months with the common cards. The first purchase was about 3 months ago. So I'm not that long on it. I got very lucky thanks to Mark McBride. He helped me and pestered me to get on. I wish I'd listened to him earlier. Would have made a fortune. I got on just before the hype started, so I made a lot of money. I flipped, as you can see, Flipper King as well, but I've also kept some players as well. So, I suppose what is So Rare if anyone's not on it. To be honest with you, it's an NFT. What's an NFT is a non fungible token, which the way I think of it is like panini cards, digital panini cards. The easiest way I keep it. You got like these rares on here where there's 100 of them. You got a super rare where there's 10, I believe, and then you got unique, which surprisingly is only one for unique. Obviously, they're more expensive, and then you enter into loads of different leagues. So there's loads of leagues in here, guys. These are some of my players that are in it at the moment. But like, there's a load of different leagues. Like, there's an under 23 specific league. Um, I can swap all my cars if you have cars with a higher value. I bloody love that. That's legend, right? So it's kind of like the index, as in you enter these 8 or 9 different leagues. You have to have different cars to enter them as well, which is obviously attracts a premium. You got one of the most. You can see John's on there. Some people will recognise John. He's a bit of a kingpin on here as well. He seems to do really well on his picks. And that's under 23 league. I'll show you my one as well. This lad is fantastic, and this lad as well. I got into trouble as well for pushing on Twitter, but I think this young fella here as well is great. You can see it's out of 100 scores. Cards you can train them up, and when you train up these cards, when they're you get better percentages as well. You got a captain on there as well. You can get extra points, but really, basically, guys, to keep it very simple, some of the leagues you can win ETH. That's going to change in the future. You can win money back, which is like your dividends, and also if you get into certain levels as well, you win cards. You can really see the popularity of this, guys. Is 1,316. I'm doing amazing, aren't I, guys? Honestly, not even top 40, to be honest with you. I am struggling with it. I'm still got my head in the index, to be honest with you, but I'm trying my best to learn from people like Quinny, Mark McBride as well. Again, Quinny stuff is top quality. Really, I've learned so much from him. um what I was thinking was I just quickly introduce on this, guys. Like, I was going to show you how much money I've taken out, but so far I reckon I'm about 6 grand up. So I put about 5 grand in. I took all my money out. I'm up. I take an extra 2 grand out of that to put into altcoins, and I still have all these players left as well. Some of them you mightn't recognize. This lad is brilliant. This Adam Maher. If you're new for him, I think he's an absolute bargain. This lad. It's out of 100. Like, he's hit 100. 72s, 53s. He's going places. The thing I like about this compared to the index, maybe, lads, is 26 years of age. You don't have a 3 year bet because, again, non fungible tokens, which is, sorry, NFTs, which is basically like the Panini. They're on the blockchain, so it's all in ETH. So Ether, so you'll see it up there, Ether. But also, most people trade in fiat currency. That's the one thing I've heard a lot of people ask. People ignore the ETH, even with ETH going up and down. It's still the fiat currency, so the money over here, that's the main thing. And also, something you notice, guys, you need serious whack for some of these players. Like, I spent 300 quid on him. I bought two. My honesty is, I think he's worth about 500 quid. They do auctions. There's a lot to cover on this, guys, and check out some other people's videos. But you can buy them by auction, so you can do that, but with ETH or by credit card, which is free. And you can use a credit card that's very high risk. That's what I did. I used my credit card, took all the money back out again, paid the credit card off, and then I got all these boys for free and an extra grand. Um, I like the fact that I like Russian football, and I follow a bit. Like, this lad's a bit of a gem as well. Can't believe the price I got him at as well. Like, got him for 100 quid. You're probably thinking, Jesus, 100 quid, but trust me, some of these lads go for such a premium. Honestly, they really do. You can see on here, this is one of these blue super rare cards, 1,200. Bloody mental. You're probably wondering, each year they bring out those 100 cards. I love the design on these ones. I'm not a big one into collecting. I used to like my card collection as well. There's a unique. Look at the price of that, lads. Geez, 20 grand. Honestly, it's in a bit of a lull at the moment as well. It's a bit of a lull time at the moment on Sorare, I would say. Again, this is me as kind of like not a massively active person, not massively active. I'm somebody that's still, grasping it. There's a very good WhatsApp group that Mark McBride runs that's really helped me. Some of the lads in there are excellent. Uh, I have to work on my patience. The way I made my money was when everyone else was doing Euro players, I bought Russian players and then sold them off. I bought a few MSL and then sold them off as well. And now I'm just waiting for the Euro leagues to finish up. Belgium is the first one, I think. I think it is roughly, and then start to buy those up as well and then sell them off. That's why I bought Maher. I think he'll do. I think he'll be a 500 quid player come next season. Um, it's all about the trends and stuff. A big thing I've done is injury players. I made a lot of money off that. So what I'll be doing, guys, is I'll be doing players I think will do well for the week ahead. I'll be doing injured players as well, players out of form. I'm also taking a few punts on players that I think, and I said punts, they're punts. For anyone who says anything or reports me, on players that I think could get a transfer to a better club and to a league. That's the other thing as well that I love about this. There's so many leagues, guys, on here. So many leagues. Turkish league as well. Players that move around. It's not like the index where you're stuck. And I'm sorry to keep comparing to the index, but you know, I miss the index. Still have bits of withdrawals. I still stupidly check the live ratings just to see. Again, this hasn't captured me as much. I just think the potential is absolutely huge. Like I'll show you some of my gallery as well. Look, it's all that's a great thing. Everyone can see everyone's gallery. Someone was whinging and bitching about me pushing somebody on Twitter, and it was like my answer was, well, you can see my card. You see, I've got it for sale. So how's it a pump and dump? Like, anyways, I think that's a bit of a win. Jeff Rene, I think once he comes back from injury, that's one I tip, guys. I think he's excellent, to be honest with you. Good for young players as well. I think this is an absolute gem, lads. If you're a Celtic fan as well, Nakamura, what a legend he was. Some of those free kicks, and he's still playing in Japan. I think he doesn't play very often, but he gets a bit of a run out. There you go. He got one game there on the 7th of April, but he's like a hero over in Japan. Some of these young players I've researched, this lad is excellent. Again, it's a lot of money, guys, I know. But what I do like about it is some of these players, like I've found, like I know are going to do very, very well. I've bought a lot of Shakhtar players because at the moment, Ukrainian league is not on there. But actually, I think long term it will be, and there's loads of potential. Got this guy for 131 quid. That's mental. Anton Merkinchuk, he is such a fantastic player. Again, in injury hold. It's the same old pattern for me as you remember. I'm buying up bargains where I can buy up bargains. This one I'm really eager for because I think he's going to get a move. He might get a move to PSG, and I think he'll just storm it. He's a great player, anyways. Actually, did he play today? I just want to check. No, he didn't play the last day, and I don't think Napoli have played yet today. So, goalkeepers are a premium, guys. Goalkeepers go for mental prices, like nuts prices. I don't really understand them myself why they're so expensive, but the reason is because it's such a premium. You don't find that many. That's why when I bought this lad, I couldn't believe it. I just think he's going to be the future. Remember, again, you don't have a 3 year hold and all this stuff. You can hold these forever. And some people even buy Beckham. I think, let me show you in here, lads. This is a very rambly video. This is not professional. This is me just because a few people have asked me to do one, finding my way around and see how it goes. But I'll get a load of David Beckham for a second. Where are we now? Jesus, 100 grand. Like, that's madness, to be honest with you. I was going to say, you see, this is an auction, guys. You see the auction. And suddenly I was going, that's interesting. I would buy Beckham for 3 or 4. Here you go. These are realistic prices. Someone picked him up for 600. It's pretty good, that actually. Yeah, it's coming down a bit actually. Yeah, I think during the peak, there you go. During the peak times, it was 2 grand. We had a big old spike about a month ago. Now it's lulled down again. You see, look, that's 5 grand. You'll see these mental prices, but no one's paying that. That person's probably keeping it for the next 20 years. There's a lot of collectors on here. And then I think what I'll be concentrating is flipping cards, value players that I found. Um, it's a lovely website, by the way. There's another thing as well called the Sorare database, which is something the index should have had for ages. This is my one as well. It just shows how I do. So you see down here is like the value of the number of cards. You see, like I went down, I got rid of a load here, had a big old sell off, and then I've ramped back up again, and now going to probably start slowly selling off again. It's fairly addictive. You can see the ETH as well. Like Ether is what it's all in. You're talking about $2,000 at the moment, so that's about $10,000, or 6,000. There we go. Sorry, there we go. It's got it saying 12,000. Jesus, maths ain't good for an accountant, is it? Yeah, that's right. 6,000 by two, yes, $12,000, guys, and that's with all my profit taken out. So it's easy for me saying here, you know, um, how great it is because I've done pretty well. But honestly, guys, the database on here, if you look up Mbappe on here, I don't know if I'm in the wrong section. Like this is lovely. Look at that. Tells you what his average price is, the selling range, the offers that have gone in on them, the auctions that are coming up. The best one is this one, guys. Look at this for a lovely graph. And they're improving on top. This is just some dude that did it as part of the community. Tells you how much he scores. I imagine if we had that in the index. Bloody hell. Would have made my pushes a lot easier. Well, look, this is just a very quick video. No real clue what I'm doing. I am not the kingpin of Sorare. I'm learning. Hopefully, you want to learn with me as well. I'm going to be focusing on injury players. I think are offering value. Cheap players as well. I'll be going through my gallery and highlighting a few. The big one I would say just sticks in my head is Merkinchuk. He's such a good player, guys. They're just easing him back in again. And look at it's not the index, but something there's some serious money to be made, and hopefully I can help you over that time. And I'm also doing my usual old sign off. I'm happy trading.